Okay, guys. Now let's see the next question that we are having. The question is saying that replace the last character of a four-digit number. It's saying that take a four-digit number from the user. If the last digit of the number is an even number, then replace the last digit with the letter E. Otherwise, print the number itself as the output, right? So we'll be using here one Jigadu Tarif and to perform this thing. So what I will be doing here is, since the user is giving me this 3428, right? So here you don't have to pass anything in front. There is no message. So directly you have to take the number within the input function, right? So what I will do here is, I will try to do it like this. I will try to do like this. When I was he saying that I am giving you 3428. Since I can find this 8 here, how I can find this? I can use the modulus operator. I can use the modulus operator here. So I will say 3428 and try to divide it with 10. So I will say 10, 3, 4, 2, 2 is 3, 4, 2, 0, and the remainder I will get here 8. That means this remainder is 8 now. I will check this. Is this 8 now even or odd? Even or odd, right? If it is even or odd, then what I have to say is, if this is even, since this 8 is even, so what I have to do is I have to write it like this 3, 4, 2, E. That means I have to concatenate E with this 3, 4, 2 and replace this 8 with this. I can do it in the two ways. So first way is, whenever he is giving me 3428, let's take this 3428 as a string. Let's take this 342 as a string, right? So we can do the concatenation directly with the E. So here, what I will do is, once I am receiving the 3428 here, so what I will do is, I will do something like this. Can you tell me what is the index number of this 8? If you will go with the positive indexing, it will be 0, 1, 2, and 3 here. Now, if you go with the negative indexing, it will be -1, it will be -2, it will be -3, it will be -4, right? So for this number, we can say that the positive index of this 8 is 3, but the negative index of this 8 is -1. Similarly, if I will take the 34 here, so what is the positive index here? 0. What is the positive index here? 1. But what is the negative index here? -1. That means here you are also having the last character at -1 location. Here also as the last one as a minus location. So if I say 346, this is also present at -1 location, right? If I take the huge number 3489327, what is the location of this? Again -1. So better is to get this last character, I will go with the -1 index, right? Then once I will get the -1 index, since I'm taking it as a string, I will say, let's say I have stored it in a, and I have to say a of -1. That means a of -1 will give here. You have saying that give to a location, give to -1 index, and -1 index will give here what? 8. But which one? Integer 8? No, string 8. Now, can you perform the division operation on the string? No, you can't perform the division operation on the string. So what I will do is I will convert it into the integer. I will convert it into the integer. Now this quote wala 8, it will become something like this. This will become like this 8, integer 8. Now, can I perform the division operation in this 8? Because I have to check whether it is even or odd. How to check the even or odd? I will say 8 modulus 2. If it is equal to 0, if it is equal to 0, I will say it is even number. Else, I will say it is odd number. Getting this thing. That means once you are getting this -1 location, you have to convert it to the integer first. Once you are converting it to the integer, then you check with the model operator whether it's equal to 0 or not. If it is equal to 0, then what I need is I need everything till here. Everything till here. Can I say it is everything till -2 location? Right? Can you say it is like this? Yeah, you can say that. Like also we can say also like this. What is the length of this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Length is 4, but what is the index number of this last one? 3, right? What is the length here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And what is the index number of this? So index number of this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Since here you are having 7, but here the index number is 6. Can I say I need everything till here? Can I say it is A of colon start? I will not be anything. Length of A -1. So if I say it like this, it will become like this. A of colon. What is the length of A? Length of A is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 -1, right? And it will become A of colon 3, right? And A of colon 3 means start from the 0 index, go till 8. Start from the 0 index, go till 8. It will give you 3, 4, 2, right? 3, 4, 2. And here at this position, what you need is E, right? You can do the concatenation. You will say 3, 4, 2. This is string and add it with string A. when you are adding the two strings, it is becoming the concatenation. So it will become 3, 4, 2, 3, right? This is the approach that we'll be using here. If you understood here, better. If you didn't understand here, now see the code, how we can do it. So what I'm saying here, num1 is equal to, if I see int input, let's see int input, int input. And since it is not passing anything here, so I will not pass anything here as well. So after that, what I will do is, let's try to find the length of int. If I will try to find the length of num1, if I will try to find the length of num1, so what will happen here? Check. Now when I'm running it, so I'm giving the number as 2345. Now it is throwing an error. That means for the integer number, you can't find the length. Why? Because you are not able to do the indexing on it. So to find the length of it, so what you will do is you will do something like this. You will say, don't take it as an integer, just take it as a string, right? Now, if I try to find the length of this number, so you can find the length as it is, like it's saying 5 here. So what I will use here is I will use the same trick as I told you. So I will say something like this. Num to मेरे पास आ गया. Now I have to check whether the last character of this number is even or odd, right? So I will say here if num1 का minus one, right? I have to say it is even or odd, but here till this point it will give me what, this 5 as a string, but I need to convert it in the integer first. I will convert it in the integer first, as I explained on the whiteboard, blackboard itself, right? Now it is the integer 5. Now I will perform the modulus with 2 to check it is a even or odd. So if it is equal to 0, what it is? It is a1. If it is even, so what I need to print is I will need to print number of 1 कहाँ तक, from the start till last, a length of a yes, sorry, length of num 1, and here minus 1, right? And along with that, I need to concatenate it with e. I need to concatenate it with e, right? And here I will say something like this, else. And else name, what I will do is I will simply say print, and print I will do what, the number itself. I will say num1, right? So when you run this program, let's say the number I'm giving here is 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. So now the last character it is odd. Once it is odd, it should give the exact number as it is, right? So let's give the last character as even now. Let's say I'm say 3, 4, 4, and like this, and here I'm giving 8. This is even. Now this 8 is being replaced with 8, right? So I hope you understood this question. Getting this point, right? Uh, let's see if we can do it like this as well. So what I'm saying is I will take it as an integer itself. So I will say num1 is equal to 3, 4, 7, 8. Now, if I will take here reminder will be equal to 3, 4, 7, 8 modulus 10, right? That means here it will be equal to 8. And to get this 3, 4, 7, I will say coefficient is equal to 3, 4, 7, 8. Floor division with 10, it will give you something like this, 3, 4, 7, right? And after that, what I will do is I will do something like this, coefficient of e, right? So let's see if we can do it. Okay, let's try to code it in over here. So what we need is reminder first. So to get it, to check here reminder, so I will say reminder is equal to, mm, and now I have taken it as an integer here. I'll say reminder is equal to, so what you will do is num1 a modulus 10. This will give the reminder, and you need the coefficient as well. You will say q is equal to num1 for division by 10, right? So now you have to check if this remainder is given or odd. So I'll say if r percentile 2 is equal to 0. So that means you are getting here a1. So what you will try here, you have to print it. So print. So first part. So if you see the first part, that is this 3, 4, 7 in it. It has been stored in the coefficient. So what I will do is here, since I can't do 3, 4, 7 e here directly, so what I will do is I will try to convert it to the string, then add it with e here, right? So what I will do is I will say string of str of, and I will try to make q as a string, and then concatenate it with e, concatenate it with e, right here. So else me, what I will do is else me I will just simply print the number itself. I will say print num1, num1. Oh, sorry, num1, right? Now if I run it, let's give me the number here, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and it is giving you this. And if I give the number as it is, like 345,555, and this will give the same number as it is. So I hope you understood it both the ways. So here I'm taking as an integer, just find the remainder and the coefficient. Then since I need to add this e, so I will convert this coefficient into the string as I'm doing here. Coefficient is stored here. Then coefficient and e I am adding them out, right? So remainder you can find it like this.